The voice coach Michael Buble has been known to get emotional on the show. That's just who he is at heart. Want proof? Look no further than to this TikTok video the singer shared in July 2022, where he got choked up singing while his then 8-year-old son, Noah, played piano like a total pro. Buble was performing his 2022 song, I'll Never Not Love You, and Noah provided the masterful musical accompaniment. Noah surprised me after I was away on tour, Buble captioned the video. He worked so hard to learn this song. So proud of my guy. It was clearly a sentimental moment for the star who had to fight away tears as he sang. The way Buble kept mouthing the words, he's amazing, during the performance is so sweet. Noah is now 11 years old. He's one of 4 children Buble shares with wife Luisana Lopilato. Noah is the oldest, followed by Elias 9, Veda 6, and Cello 2. They're the greatest things ever, they're my joy, Buble said about his kids in a 2023 interview with The Project. Adam David appears on The Voice Season 27 Episode 15B Live Finale Part B. Photo, Griffin Nagel/NBC. Adam David's journey on The Voice Season 27 was filled with twists and turns. From his awe-inspiring blind audition that somehow only garnered him a one-chair turn to needing an instant save to keep him in the live finale, the road to becoming the Season 27 winner was winding for the 34-year-old. Coach Buble can take some credit for guiding Adam to success, especially during live shows. He gave David an invaluable piece of advice going into his final performances of the season, where he was singing for America's votes. I would call him up and go, maybe stop gigging. Like, maybe just don't work at that bar or that club like Tuesday and Wednesday, Buble told NBC Insider about how he advised David to prepare for live shows. Because when he talked to me, his voice was shot. He'd say, yeah man. I was doing this 2-hour thing last night and I'm like, please stop. Just stop gigging. Sometimes, music is more than just sound, it's a memory, a moment, a miracle. For Michael Buble, a globally beloved crooner known for his velvet voice and swoon-worthy ballads, a recent performance became just that, a deeply personal, unforgettable memory. In a candid, emotionally raw moment that swept across social media and moved fans to tears, Buble was visibly choked up while performing, not in front of a massive arena crowd but at a piano in his own home, while his young son, Noah, softly accompanied him on the keys. What made this moment even more touching was the unspoken bond shared between father and son, a bond that had been tested and strengthened through heartbreak, healing, and hope. Let's rewind the tape and uncover the story behind this heartwarming performance that reminded the world why Michael Buble isn't just a singer, he's a father, a fighter, and a man who wears his heart on his sleeve. It wasn't a stadium tour or a red carpet gala. Just a quiet evening at home, a piano bench, and a moment between father and son. Buble, dressed casually and seated beside his son Noah, began singing one of his most beloved songs, I'll Never Not Love You. As Noah's tiny fingers glided over the keys with impressive poise, the emotional weight of the moment visibly hit Michael. Halfway through the second verse, you could see it, his voice trembled, his eyes welled up, said one fan who watched the now viral clip on Instagram. It wasn't about the performance anymore. It was pure love. For longtime followers of Buble's journey, this wasn't just another father-son duet. It was a victory song, a celebration of resilience, and a tear-streaked nod to a past that nearly shattered their world. In 2016, the world stopped for the Buble family when Noah, then just 3 years old, was diagnosed with hepatoblastoma, a rare and aggressive form of liver cancer. Michael and his wife, Luisana Lopilato, immediately canceled all professional engagements, stepping away from the spotlight to focus entirely on their son's treatment and recovery. We were broken. Completely broken, Michael later told the Sunday Times in a rare and emotional interview. There was a time when we didn't know if we'd ever be okay again. But against all odds, with courage, medical miracles, and unwavering faith, Noah beat the disease. It was a triumph that redefined the Bubbles, not as entertainers, but as survivors. Fast forward to today, and young Noah is thriving, not only surviving but learning to play piano, developing an ear for music much like his dad. And it was this very piano playing that brought a tearful Michael to his emotional brink during their now famous duet. It's easy to think of music as entertainment. But for Buble, it has always been more. It's been his way of expressing love, fear, joy, and gratitude. In that deeply personal duet with Noah, music became something even more sacred, a shared language of healing. "He's playing music with me now," Michael said in a behind-the-scenes Instagram story. "That's not just a dream come true. That's a miracle." As Michael softly crooned, "Time passes so quickly, but I guess I thought you'd know." Fans could hear his voice falter. His eyes blinked rapidly. A lump formed in his throat. And still, Noah kept playing. "To hear him play while I sing, knowing everything he's overcome. It just breaks me in the best way," Michael later wrote. It didn't take long for the video to go viral. Fans from around the world flooded the comments with messages of support, tears, and shared emotion. "I'm crying at 2 a.m. watching this. What a precious moment. The love in Michael's eyes, you can't fake that. As a cancer mom, this hits different. Thank you for sharing this raw beauty." Many fans noted that it wasn't Michael's flawless voice or the perfect melody that made the video powerful. It was the honesty, the realness, and the fatherly pride that radiated through every shaky note. Michael Buble has sold over 75 million records, won 4 Grammy Awards, and performed for millions around the world. But he's always said that his greatest accomplishment isn't musical, it's being a dad. In interviews, he's repeatedly acknowledged that Noah's illness changed everything. It shifted his priorities, deepened his empathy, and made him fiercely protective of his family time. "I don't care if I never sing another note," he once told Today. "All I want is to be with my kids. Everything else is just a bonus." This recent piano moment with Noah captured that sentiment perfectly, a world-class artist reminding us all that fatherhood isn't about grand gestures. It's about presence, patience, and quiet moments of shared music at home. Fans are now speculating whether little Noah Buble might follow in his dad's footsteps. With clear musical talent, gentle confidence, and a gift for piano at such a young age, it's easy to imagine him on stage someday. But for Michael, it seems less about legacy and more about connection. If he plays music, great. If he doesn't, that's fine too. "I just want him to be happy and healthy," he shared. "But man, watching him play while I sing, I'll carry that moment forever." In an age of polished performances and choreographed emotions, this impromptu, heartfelt duet between Michael Buble and his son Noah broke through the noise and reminded everyone what truly matters. It wasn't about pitch-perfect notes. It was about life after heartbreak, the beauty of second chances, and the power of a father's love. And as Michael's voice cracked while singing to the gentle piano rhythm of his son's hands, we weren't just watching a performance.